wrap up the first half of play. Memphis ahead, up 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You know, for the Grizzlies, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys to take a step forward in their development.
Turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Here's Wells. All sorts of time. Yes, on the jumper. Give him 8 points now.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And he lobs it up.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Count it.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Lakers trail by 4. Hachimura in the post. Guarded by Aldama. And it's Hachimura missing. Pass to Jackson. The 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And going right through the contact, Luka has tremendous strength, especially for a guy who handles the ball so much.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, let's give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month. The Grizzlies 4th.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Here's James. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Wells with it, picked up by James. Pass to Morant. Jackson Jackson down low. He's against Ayton, and the basket is good. 14 points for Jaren Jackson.
Yes, we know Jackson can nail threes, but at his core, he's a guy who wants the ball around the rim.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Wells. From downtown. Drops in the 3. 15 points in the game.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Defenders have to play Doncic tightly. He knows that and uses the pump fake to his advantage.
Spencer's checked in for Memphis. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Aldama, left side. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Spencer. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Memphis leading. For 3, count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Doncic. Luka against resistance.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Grizzlies lead by 3. Aldama outside. Jackson on the wing. Hachimura covering. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Well, this is the level of rim protection you get with Jaren Jackson Jr. He takes pride in being this team's defensive anchor.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. James inside. He's covered by Wells. And James gets it to go.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working. Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. For the tie. That shot is off.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, another thing, this offense came in aggressive, driving into the lane, forcing the defense to try to adjust. So far, the defense hasn't had enough of an answer.
Smart's checked in for Reeves.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Ayton. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that
Utang
way.
ina.
To the paint. Here's Wells. And they'll get another chance. Aldama gets the 3 to fall. Aldama's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Out to the wing. From the arc. And another 3 from Memphis.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's stolen away.
Utang ina mo talaga.
Here's the 3. He drops it from range. And it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Doncic on the wing, and he's got 28 now.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Aldama. It's Wells on the wing. Takes a 3. Smart grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 9. Doncic outside. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Aldama outside. Wells, the pass to Aldama. Sinks the tray. Aldama's got 16 points now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Memphis making a switch here. Landale's checked in. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleber comes in for Hachimura. LaRavia is checked in for James. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. Memphis leading by 8. And how about Marcus Smart, coach? A 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner.
Yeah, NBA not... to mention a former defensive player of the year. For a 6'3" guard, he's about as physical a presence as you'll find.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Williams comes in for Jackson, and Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Wells. Here's Reeves. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And that's now 9 points for Austin Reeves. 1:16 left in the third. Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Clark is checked in for Aldama. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura is checked in for Kleber. James comes in for LaRavia. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, let's bring up the rookie leaderboard now to see which point guards made an impact on the boards this past month. Third is Luka Doncic.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Yeah, and it speaks to how well-rounded a lot of today's point guards are. It's not just about orchestrating, it's about doing the dirty work, too.
Clark outside. Shoots it from the high post. Rebounded by the Lakers. Outside Reeves. That one off the back iron and out.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor. And misses like that are the reason why. Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Hayes, the pass to Hachimura. Stripped away.
Tangina mo talaga.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Spencer. Gets the 3-ball to go. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Here's Doncic. And he comes up with a bucket. Doncic has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And so